It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Nicole Sipos is with us, Indiana Borough Manager, and our conversation with her brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. She is a nomad these days as she's roaming all about Indiana trying to find an office.
That is true.
Let's start there, the transition across the street. While the renovations are getting rolling at the Borough Building, had to do some relocating, and how was that going for you?
You know, the crew and the staff have been excellent. We packed everything up. We moved across the street. Some little glitches. We temporarily don't have internet or phone lines, but we are desperately working on that. Again, we're open to the public. You can walk in. We do have our communication person working remotely, taking any emails through Comcast Us if you need to get a hold of us, or you can walk into in person. We're there. So, but we will get up and running here within the next day or two. Everything's over there. We're still conducting business as normal as we can.
It's the old-fashioned way.
Yes.
Yeah, you should put up a hitching post right outside.
Yeah,
and they can walk in like it's 1888 all over again.
That's right. The utility payment drop-offs, there's still a box at 80 North A Street. You'll be seeing fencing go up today, so don't be intimidated. Fencing around the building is going to be going up for the protection. When the contractors are there working. Again, our police are staying there. The phone's still available to call the police.
Yeah, and no changes in how people access the police?
No. When you walk into the building, there's a red phone there. They can pick up the red phone and contact the police.
You'll be good to go.
Yeah, if they're coming in person. But, yeah, so be patient. There's a lot going on. We're desperately working through that, so... But April's coming, so I got lots of notes for April.
Oh, good.
It's starting the season. Our Public Works is they're going to be replacing a sewer line and a storm line up on Nixon and 14th Street. So just be prepared for some road work up there. Limbs will be collected. We talked about that last month. I'm like, I have to get back to you. Yeah. So limbs will be picked up at more towards the end of April.
Okay.
So people can start doing their limbs. Parks Department, they're going to start planting about 20 trees throughout the borough. So some on Philly Street and down 7th Street. Tree grates will be starting to be continue to be put in around Philly Street.
You're liking that part, aren't you?
I do. I really like the tree grates. I think they make downtown clean it up a lot. So, but I do want to let everybody know our next council meeting, which is April 2nd, will be at the Borough Building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so our council room is still set up. Right now, we will still hold council there on April 2nd. And part of that agenda, we're going to be discussing the Vinegar Hill planning. So we have a consultant coming in. So anybody interested in hearing about what's going to be happening up on top of Vinegar Hill, show up to the council meeting. Should be a good discussion.
Have some exciting proposals?
We do, yeah. Actually, what they presented, it's in different phases. So I think that's where the public will have to really, it's not all going to happen at once. It's like over a 3-year phase for the planning for it able to work and look nice and how they want to present. So it's a phasing project, but we can hear more about it on next Tuesday.
There you
go. Other than that, I think PennDOT just informed our Public Works Director that they're starting April 1st. So PennDOT will be in the area finishing up some projects they started last year. I know they're going to be going out 4th Street, like before Bilo, which is in the borough, out that way.
All right, so they're going to head it out into White Township then up that through that whole neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so it's starting April, start of, you'll see the trucks out there, road construction. But other than that, other than the borough building renovation, the staff has been really busy, and I'm telling you what, they put a lot of muscle into moving.
Yeah, well, it's a big undertaking. You've been there forever, and just the daily things that you do with daily operations for the borough. All of a sudden, you can't be sitting in an office and say, "Well, that's across the street at the other building." Everything has to go.
Everything has to go, and and then we're moving and packing and still maintaining customer service. So I give everybody a lot of credit. They did an excellent job in this process.
Now, Indiana Borough has a good website, and folks can check out many of the services offered there.
Yes, and a lot of our code stuff right now, our code like permits and that can be done all online, submitted online. So we're coming into the upgrading a lot of things and coming into the ages where you can do a lot of stuff online. So, again, utility payments can be done online, but we love to see people stop in. So I think the clerks like that. So, we'd hate to not have that service anymore. At communication with people. But, our website, I know our communication's been posting a lot on Facebook and just our website, keeping everybody up to date.
Now, when you think about planning for Indiana Borough, and you plan long term, obviously, things like the Vinegar Hill project.
Yes.
But you plan for just the seasonal things that you do, and so here comes the spring season. You'll be looking at what are we going to do with the summer paving program? How did we do in this past winter? Let's review those sorts of things.
Yes.
Let's take a survey and find out if there were any underneath the road problems, if there were some storm sewers that maybe had a little bit of a problem and need to be repaired. All those things have to be taken account of.
They are, and while you brought that up, it's a perfect example. We just got to grants. We're going to be doing working on stream banks down by the Marsh Run area, and that was covered by grants. So again, we're applying for grants. Stuff's coming up, and everything's is moving along. Lots of work. It just takes some time. Sure,
and all of those under the road culverts and things like that, those things have to be cleaned out too.
They do, actually. Before the paving hits, I was just talking to our public works director. They're going to be doing the storm basins. So when we think about our next big paving project, at the end of the summer, those will be ready. The storm drains and that will be ready, so the pavers can come in and pave. And we're trying, to deal with a paving project, you have to work with PennDOT, the Penelec, the water company, because they're doing projects all over the borough too, and we don't want to go pave a road and they're coming back and tearing it up. So there's a lot of puzzles to this, piece to try to get people on the same page.
Coordinate everything and get everything up and running. Meanwhile, you're planning for events in downtown as well. IRMC Park on North 7th, that's going to be a very active place.
It is. Sam Kinley just submitted, the third Thursdays will be starting up again. I know that. They have a couple events. They just had their little Easter bunny hopping event uptown. Too bad the rain. But and I thank our cops and every law enforcement. We got through the celebration this weekend with, sound like it was a safe weekend.
Yeah, so. And it's a good time to salute the work of the police officers who made that happen.
Yeah, all of our partners, Indiana Borough did a fantastic job under Chief Shaw, but, the state police pitched in, IUP police. And
good folks.
Yep.
Good folks making things happen.
Yes.
All right, Nicole, what else? Anything else we need to talk about?
I think there's a lot going on, but other than that, that's just that for now. So April 2nd, just remind everybody, council meeting still will be in our building at 80 North 8th Street. I think that's important.
And that's where you can learn about the Vinegar Hill developments.
Yes. It's exciting.
Wonderful. All right. A little patience over the next couple of days. You'll get everything straightened out at the new headquarters there across the street, and things will be fine.
Yes.
She's Nicole Sipos, Indiana Borough, joining us here this morning on Indiana in the Morning. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
It's Indiana in the Morning, and it's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. 21 minutes after 9 o'clock, and coming up, our CBS Sports Minute with Boomer. That's on the way in just a couple of moments. We want to do Money Matters this morning, though, with Aaron Real.